Hey Capricorn, welcome to your yearly reading for 2024. I am Charlene, Lizette. Happy New Year's. Let's dive in. We're going to be pulling out a lot of cards, okay? So get comfortable, get ready, let's go. One of the things, the themes or the words, I guess, that I was hearing as we were tuning into your energy, and by we, I mean me and my higher self, is you know that song work, 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 work. I don't know. I might ruin it because I can't remember who sings it or the rest of it, but it's literally like work, 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 work. Your career, your finances, your business, and the shifts that you are doing in your business, potentially expansion also happening in your business, that's going to be the primary focus for 2024. Some of you may be entering into an 8-year from a numerology perspective. Oh my God, Charlene. We are coming into an 8-year collectively. And you could have your own personal 8-year happening or like a 2-year. And so you're really starting to expand your finances. Absolutely love what's happening here so far in your reading. If you see that it's a little bit smoky, it's because I lit some incense as I was sitting with your energy here. I've got some herbs, some pine, some pineapple, and some roses for abundance, for luck, for financial wealth. Okay. And that's why I was talking to you about that, because I got this call to like this for you. There's this certain energy here of financial expansion happening. Let me pull out the rest of these cards and we'll dive into your reading. Oh, I was like, that doesn't fit. Sorry, I had a card that was not like the others. Also, purple, which I am wearing right now, is going to be a big theme for you. A big theme. Yeah, you have so much purple. You might have a spontaneous awakening, crown chakra activation, third eye activation. Don't be surprised if those things are happening for you in 2024. Maybe even as you're watching this, you're starting to pick up on the themes of that. Like you're starting to see these changes to your spiritual practice, to your mindset, to what you believe, to what you're attracting into your life. Okay, shall we? Shall we, my loves? All right. Starting off, we have Aries energy here and Mars energy. This is the entrepreneur. This is the one who begins. This is the initiator. This is the drive. This is the fire, the spark. Okay. Aries energy is very entrepreneurial in nature, very business mindset, takes risks, begins new things. There's a certain drive, a fire, a passion that's going to be present all throughout the year. I don't know what that was with my tongue. It sounded like a tongue fart. Ew. Maybe one of you farted. Did you? Tell me the truth in the comments. But yeah, there's this drive, there's this passion, there's this energy as you are moving through this year where you feel that vitality. You maybe in the past were more steadfast in it, but this is a year where it's like action, 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 action. You've got lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. I definitely see a lot of you here stepping into a new career, a new path in your life. For some of you, it might not be career, it might to do more with creativity or love or passion, but there that sacral and that solar is very lit up as I'm sitting in this energy right now. With judgment, it says, I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. Maybe you're realizing that in the past, what you were doing and the direction you were taking or how you were handling your finances or your career or this or that wasn't necessarily supportive of the goals that you had. And so these adjustments are occurring in 2024 to get to that final end result, right? That end destination. Now you have the divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Again, there's that message about new pathways, new career opportunities, new direction, new financial opportunities. Universe is redirecting you. I would not be surprised. I'm going to move this over here too so you can get some of this energy, okay? I would not be surprised if as you move into this year, you start seeing more and more that you're being shifted into a new direction in your life, one that you cannot deny anymore. We have Kun Yin, compassion, release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Look, baby, you are the sea goat. You are resilient. You are driven. You've got tact. You are disciplined. You are structured. You are focused. And oftentimes you are unemotional because you're too busy trying to get shit done. This is going to be a year where, like I said, that crown chakra, that third eye really activated and opened up for you to start seeing things from a whole new lens. It's almost like you soften a little bit. And, you know, Capricorns can be softies in their own way. My dad is a Cappy. But you soften in a way where it's not internal or behind closed doors anymore. It's to the world, and it's really, really beautiful, Capricorn. You got Vulcan as your amulet. Vulcan is connected to Mount Vesuvius. Mount Vesuvius is the volcano in Pompeii. There's drive, there's passion, there's fire. This has garnet, red tiger, and black tourmaline. If you want to pick it up, it's at STARSEA Jewels in the description box below. If you've been wanting that passion, that abundance, that drive, that love energy in your life. You start off the year with a Page of Cups, an opportunity. Either you present it to someone or someone presents it to you. This is in its infancy stage. This is juvenile, not immature, but lacks wisdom, lacks depth, yet creative, exciting, and passionate nonetheless. The choice is yours, though, what you are going to do with this new creative opportunity. This could come from somebody who is very well dressed. This could be an intuitive download that comes to you. Maybe some of you are in the fashion industry as well, okay? And you are, you know, thinking about new ways. This is very passion, creativity, and emotionally driven. Now, this opportunity that begins or illuminates into your life in January, start removing and releasing parts of your life through this tower energy in February that are no longer serving your soul's growth. This is where I said that redirection, right? Where the universe is divinely intervening to start removing people, places, things, whatever in your life that needs to go. It needs to go, baby. You don't have a choice here. As we move into March and April, more excitement enters into your life. We have the Three of Cups, celebration, happy times, joyous times, a youthful energy here. This is play. This is having fun with your friends, with family, with people that you love, going out, networking, meeting people. And with the Chariot, this is where you start realizing and recognizing that this newfound emotional world that maybe was a little bit foreign to you in the past starts offering you new opportunities where you have drive, where you have willpower, where you have direction, where you want to go. Where you start realizing, wait a minute, I can have both things. I can have, you know, the diligence, the structure, the discipline of Saturn, of Capricorn, and play. Remember, the sea goat is as much water as it is land. I don't know why I said it that way, but I did. Now, as we enter into May, we have the Three of Wands. This is where you start looking into the future and you go, wait a damn minute. Let me think about the direction that I'm going in. Let me think about what I am wanting to do. Let me think about if the choices that I'm making right now are actually going to be supportive or not for my future. This is where you start seeing what has to go, right? This is where you start recognizing, realizing, going, I got to plan for the future. I got to think about the future. And maybe I can have the earth and the water, the creativity and the structure. Maybe that can exist in my life. Maybe we can coexist together internally and show up in that way. And as you hit into June and July, this is where you're like, all right, all systems go. It almost makes me feel like maybe in the past, some of you had a position that was very, like maybe in government or like an office, like a very like Capricorn position. And then whatever career shift or change, it becomes more creative. So there's still that like entrepreneurial, self-employment, business structure to it, but there's also that creative aspect to it as well. You are going to be meeting many, many people this year, new relationships, networking, collaboration, interactions, ideas, learning, expanding of your thought, your mind, unfinished business needing to be wrapped up. And that Ace of Wands and that Three of Pentacles it just ignites you. It fuels you. It creates a certain type of passion inside of you that I don't think you've had for a very, very long time. One where you're like, wow, I forgot like that life, that, you know when people get stuck in like the hamster wheel and then they forget like the purpose of living? A lot of times people say that in Canada and in the States, people work to live or live to work. Yeah. Whereas in Europe and in other places, people work to live, right? It's the opposite. I might be messing that up. Live to work and work to live, right? So there's this energy here where you're like, I don't need to just make my career my whole purpose, and I don't need to be so stuck into like career and this and that where I lose life, vitality, energy. You get that back this year. In August, the 10 of Swords, the realization here that the old you is being released, removed. Maybe an ex-lover where you realize you can't be with them anymore because you've grown and they haven't. A relationship that you were trying to hold on to that was on its last thread. All that stuff happening, okay? Now, with the King of Pentacles showing up in September, September and October are going to be extremely, extremely abundant months for you. Babe, this is where your business takes off. This is where this new vision, this new purpose, this new life, this new direction that you've been, where the universe has been intervening to get you to there, where the payoff, right? Like the payoff is here. This is where you're like, oh, this is why I had to go through what I had to go through. Like now it all makes sense. Now it makes sense why I went through this difficulty, these challenges, these obstacles. Now I see why the universe was guiding me where it was guiding me. And now I understand that like these paths, these challenges, these obstacles, why I had to have more compassion, why I had to have more patience, why I had that drive and that vitality to shift everything around in my life. Now it's all revealed to me. You are going to see that it is most definitely possible to make as much money as you make now or even more money when you step into your soul purpose and you're not afraid of stepping into that soul purpose anymore. And as the year wraps up, you say goodbye, like I said, with this 10 of Swords to the past. You walk away from the relationships, romantic, friendship, whatever, that are no longer serving you anymore. And in November and in December, you are looking to the future. Some of you may be manifesting a new house. I see some of you moving to a massive house, buying a new property overseas, somewhere else, maybe expanding into real estate, manifesting travel around the world. Some of you may get your own yacht. What I'm seeing in my mind's eye is abundance that you thought would never be possible in your soul purpose until you stepped into your soul purpose, and then you were like, what was I doing this whole time? When I worked in my sales job pre-stepping into my soul purpose and having my son, I was making pretty decent coin for my age, right? 6 figures at my age. And I never thought that like it would be possible to do that running your own business. And then when I launched my own business, my business, like I netted that. It wasn't, sorry, not net. What? Yes. It was gross. I made almost twice as much as I made working for somebody else. That was gross, obviously after expenses, whatever. But like the fact that that's possible just showed me that like abundance is limitless when we shift our mindset around it. And this is what you're learning here. You're learning to shift your energy. You're learning to view things from a new lens. You're learning that money is simply a form of energy exchange. And when you believe that you are worthy of all this abundance starts flowing into you. And you start attracting all of these new business opportunities, all of these new financial blessings into your life from your soul purpose, from this divine intervention. Because had you stayed in this past career or this past life path that you were on, you would have burnt out and been unhappy eventually. Like you would have looked back on your life and been like, I don't like this. right? I need to change something. And I think this is where the universe is course correcting some of you. Some of you could also be going through your Saturn return, so in that 30 range, okay? Let's dive into your love reading. If you want to book a session with me, take my 9-week transformation course or become a tarot certified reader and start your own YouTube channel, that's all in the description box below, okay? Ditto to pick up your amulet and sign up to my free newsletter. We've got finances and career, 9 of Wands, past life relationship, Ace of Swords, release your ex, Queen of Cups, deception, 3 of Swords, flirt, 4 of Cups, and free yourself, Ace of Wands. Yeah, so I think around that, for some of you it's going to happen in February, for some of you it's going to happen more towards the end of the summer, where you are finally breaking off a connection, a relationship, a union here that isn't serving you for your highest good anymore. I think that as you begin this year, this finances and career is so potent. Like there's such a major theme, a major archetype in regards to your career and your finances, that all these other parts of your life start shifting to align with the finances and careers goals that you have. Ace of Swords and past life relationships, release your ex and the Queen of Cups. I wouldn't be surprised if for some of you, you're back and forth with your ex for the first few months of the year, maybe even the first half of the year, trying to work it out, trying to figure it out, so on and so forth. And then with deception and the 3 of Swords, there comes a realization where you're like, this is never going to work. This connection is not going to work because I'm growing, I'm expanding, and this person is not. And so that reality kind of sets in and it changes your lens. It course corrects your lens, your view of what is happening in your life. With that 4 of Cups and the flirt card and the free yourself and the Ace of Wands, one of the really beautiful realizations that you come to through this transitionary phase of your life is this realization that you are able to co-create whatever relationship you desire, that you are able to manifest whatever you want with this Magician card. This is literally a year where you say what you want and the universe delivers. That's how incredibly powerful and potent you are. And so you have to be very conscious of the intervention that is happening because the universe is divinely guiding you, Capricorn. I'm going to pop I'm going to pop a video here to help you manifest your dream life. Like I said, if you want to work with me in any capacity, it's all in the description box below. This is going to be a really potent, powerful year for you. Drop it in the comments. Let me know how you're feeling so far. I'd love to hear from you. All right, my loves, thank you so much. We will see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.